It's 8 o'clock. I'm Andrew Jasper. There's been another death on the roads of Cumbria overnight. A motorcyclist has been killed after his machine left the notorious A6 between Penrith and Alston. It brings the county's road death toll this year to 50.
I'm Kevin T from Cumbria Safety Cameras, and it was news like that was a concern to me back in 2003.
A campaign like this needs to have clear targets, and as far as the client's concerned, we needed to focus the listener's attention on the numbers dying on Cumbrian roads.
It seemed to me that a radio campaign would be a great way to get the message across that even familiar roads can be killers. And with the help of CFM, we could reach half the drivers in the county. It wasn't just advertising though, there was also news coverage.
We have a major problem actually with young drivers who are killing themselves and their passengers, so we targeted them through CFM with the potential road accident threat advert, which is PRAT for short, and we know it's working because they're ringing up to complain.
There were also too many serious injuries, and of course it all had to give value for money. For CFM, we had to make sure we generated income immediately and planned for future campaigns too.
We met at primary school, did everything together. Played footy together, went clubbing together, raced around town in my car together. Didn't die together though. I was lucky, just in a wheelchair for life.
Drivers under the age of 25, like Sammy, are involved in nearly half the fatal road accidents on Cumbria's roads. They're known as potential road accident threats, or PRATs for short. Don't let a prat like Sammy take your life. Cumbria Safety Cameras speak up and slow the prat down. You could save a life, yours.
So those were the problems and the client's objectives, but it took a news interview to show where we'd come from and how to reduce the number of deaths and accidents on Cumbria's roads.
Remind us, Kevin, how bad were things on Cumbria's roads back in 2003?
When we started in 2003, obviously we couldn't get a full picture because we hadn't been operating that long. In 2004, for example, we had 57 people dead. But by 2005, which is 2 years into our working, basically, we actually had only 45 dead, which is the 10-year low.
It certainly worked well from a sales point of view. Cumbria Safety Cameras came to us spending a couple of £100 on each CFM action campaign, and last year their spend was up to £23,000, and this year their agreed spend is already at £50,000. It seems it's working well for us and for them.
Motorists, don't be responsible for spreading SMIDSy. SMIDSy lies dormant in drivers everywhere until...
Sorry mate, I didn't see you.
That's SMIDSy. It strikes down unsuspecting motorcyclists. Cumbria Safety Cameras. Think twice. Think bike.
So the campaign worked for them, but how effective was it for CFM? Let's find out from Programme Director David Bain.
It gave us the opportunity to get involved directly with a really important community issue, that is road safety. As well as the spot advertising, we also have the travel news sponsorship, which seems like an excellent context in which to broadcast what's part of their strategy, which is letting people know where the safety cameras are every day. So every morning, in our morning travel reports, at the very end of them, we put a list of roads where you'll find the Cumbria safety cameras. And it's great for CFM to be part of something which, put bluntly, saves lives.
It's 8 o'clock. I'm Bill MacDonald. The latest figures show a dramatic downturn in deaths and serious injuries on the roads of Cumbria. Fatalities are down by 20%, while serious accidents have dropped by more than half.